Hello there, I'm Charlotte and this is Lead Differently in 5, a quick dose of leadership insight to help you think differently, lead more effectively and stay grounded along the way. One of the beliefs often I hear is that you actually need to know everything as a leader, but actually you don't. You don't have to, or you don't need to have all the answers to be a great leader. And let's be honest, that belief is exhausting. It leads to pressure, it can lead to burnout, and a consistent need to prove yourself. And worse, it creates a team that relies on you for everything. And here's the truth, leadership is not about knowing it all. It's about knowing how to create the right conditions for others to think, act, and grow and thrive in. As a leader, the biggest change for me came when I learned NLP and trained as a coach. It completely shifted how I showed up as a leader. Before that, I thought my job was to step in, solve the problem, fix everything, give the advice and tell them what to do. And that's what a good leader did, right? Take the pressure off the team and get stuff done. But what I learned through NLP and coaching is that people don't need fixing. They need space to think, clarity to act, and someone who believes in their ability to figure things out. I remember working with a team leader who kept asking me what to do about a difficult team member. I kept giving advice, what to say, how to say it, and nothing changed. It wasn't until I asked, what's actually bothering you most about this? That she paused and then really started thinking. That's when the real solution emerged. One I'd never come up with for her. I realised that my need to have all the answers wasn't leadership, it was control. It was coming from a good place, but it was getting in the way. When I started asking better questions and trusting people's ability to think, everything changed. I became less of the fixer and more of a thinking partner. And that's when I started to see people truly step up, not because I had the answers, but because they found their own. So here's a powerful question that can change the way you lead, and you can use it straight away. So next time someone brings you a problem or asks you, what should I do? Try this. Clearly ask them, what have you already tried? It's simple, but it's a game changer, and it's one question that puts responsibility back in their court. And it also signals that you trust them. You're saying, I believe you're capable of thinking this through. It opens up reflection, not dependency. You're no longer the fixer, but you're there as a thinking partner. And for a few other questions in your back pocket, you could ask, what's really important here? It helps them cut through the noise and focus on priorities. You could ask, what's one thing you could try next? Keeps momentum going and boosts their confidence. What's getting in your way? Opens the door to their mindset, emotion, or what's blocking them moving forward. You could also come for the third party and say, if you were advising someone else in this situation, what would you say to them? It's a classic coaching question. It creates distance and also offers them new perspectives. You don't need to use them all. You just need to pick one that fits and notice how the dynamic changes and have a go. It's tempting to fix things. It feels quicker. It feels more helpful. But sometimes, even if it feels like this is what they expect of me, the short-term fix of doing it for them or telling them what to do equals long-term dependency. And as a true leader, that's about you're developing people, not just solving stuff. So here's something I'd like you to reflect on. Where in your leadership are you defaulting to fixer mode? Where do you feel responsible for having the answers, and instead of asking the better question? You might even notice a pattern, certain people, situations, or pressure points. So your challenge this week is pick just one moment to pause and ask a coaching style question instead. Even something as simple as what's really important here, or what's one thing you haven't tried yet. Trust me, it's a small shift, but it'll have a massive impact. If this quick video has landed with you, please do subscribe and let me know in the comments what leadership myth you are ready to ditch. This Lead Differently in 5, and I'm here every week with more real, practical leadership insights to help you grow without burning out. So let's look at leading differently, but together.